Stepping in like a big ol' swinging banana, skull crusher, second commander. Shoot guns with a pana, bite at the finger, they're wearing nana. Verses with purpose, we meet this curtains. I let you markets for certain, sported the hundy and mush. I'm gonna hear that. Here come the rap.
This basically your orange bud colonized with some purple haze and granddaddy pea, then some cheese stem, and then finally some other super weed I ain't gonna tell you about. There's some Jack H in there and another hybrid I spliced in over a couple years. I think there's some kush in there, man. Yo, I had way too much time to experiment and do whatever I like. But the dominant color turned me on over time the more I tried to hybridize it. Couldn't get rid of the fucking orange, it's still a mystery. And the crystals on these chunks, yo. Damn near make them look like giant uncut diamonds after picking. The high is almost too nice, no paranoia, no skitching, and no passing out coming down. Shit's the bomb. The strength is price efficient, too. You can get high on that shit next year and it's the same high you're getting today, no tolerance.
Man, this ain't luck, man, this is some science shit, be it smooth going in my lungs.
I know, man. It's tough trying not to smoke my own product.
What's up, Great Digger? You ain't gonna smoke this joint with me.
Nah, that's all you though. Jones, man, I told you not to smoke all that. Cleaner's gonna notice his product is cut.
Don't worry, I can do a lot more than provide security. This shit got a name. You want me to pick one?
No, it ain't got a nickname.
You got to give it a nickname, brother, if you want to sell more.
It don't need no nickname, Holmes. You roll it up and smoke and get fucked up, that's it.
Look, you gotta name it something. Your customers want an easy handle they can say, maybe a 1 or 2 syllable word for something all this dank, you know what I'm saying. You don't want everyone to spend 5 minutes trying to explain what the shit you're talking about.
Alright, we can come up with something. But not right now, we need to unload this product and then get the fuck out. Man, this was like several years before ganja was legal on the streets and states. And a few years before I met the infamous and now ghosted Heisenberg. I knew Pinkman and our druggy friends all through high school, and I also knew a pretty wild crew my dad brought around before he ran off and died, including my other good friend Jones. He was crazy. He took no shit from nobody. Back then, you could catch me rolling in them dank nugs. And there is a backstory, but I always play it cool. Dig? The best part about weed was the low overhead to cultivate that smoke. You got a few seeds in the backyard, life is good. I got into it when we were back alley boxing. You couldn't really call it boxing though because none of the scrappers I beat were professionally trained. There was a following, I mean it was becoming organized. Even cops got in on the deal, placing their whole paycheck on a rumor they'd heard about a fighter and shit like that. Full pavement and concrete, dirty, grimy alleys. Posts would get a lookout, the ref would make sure we didn't pummel and curb check the losers' grills out or shank them to death, things like that, you know, keep the fights mostly fair. This one dude, turns out, we found out later, he was connected with Southeastern Mafia, they called him the Cleaner. He'd started rigging the brawls so much that honest bookies started hiring gangsters to look for the guy. I got on the back end of that mess somehow, so I jetted for a while. I needed to raise cheddar since the alley fights weren't happening my way. Before I got blamed for what the Cleaner was doing, I was punching the hell out of bitches and making fat stacks on bets on top of the winning Ludio.
These violent people, Combo. You mix with them, one day you gonna get yourself shot.
Nigga, I've been doing this shit since I was a baby. Pop's smuggling stolen goods in the carriage. He showed me how to manifest from the Investio. Slangin' and bangin's all I know. And, my friends, we got our backs, not yours.
I knew your dad. He was a good man, eh?
If you knew my old man, you'd be dead by now, for real. Now do you want this shit or not?
Is that my product your bodyguard was smoking on the way over? You put only got scrotto. This deal here puts you out of the game.
Yeah, whatever Holmes. I'm out. Why the fuck did you bring us out here into bumfucked Egypt? You know my mom turns a blind eye when I'm slinging. I help with the mortgage. Tach. Jones, what I tell you man, this nigga weird. And he brought us so far out in the desert near a military base and one of them war practice zones.
Yeah, you smart as punk. We're in BFE, no cops, no DEA, just a bunch of tired, old sergeants wanting to deal in for wounded soldiers the army unlawfully discharged, refuse to heal their own and pay their medical bills.
Whatever, old man. I don't care, this magical heal your troops and pop all their brain caps.
That's what you should nickname that shit. I told you, man, that shit is wild off the chain.
You're out of both games. The selling, and brawling.
That wasn't part of the deal, SA.
It is now. All your shit talking. I'm giving you a cool 100k in addition to 200k for your entire product, plants, and seeds. Enough to set you up for life, if, as you say, you know how to invest it correctly. Don't be like some World War bounder jet, SA, you can get shot down and you will. You're gonna take the hit on this deal. Or you're gonna take a real hit.
Nigga, you're on psycho meds. 300k ain't even enough for a strip club night and breakfast at the diner. I didn't ask you for extra neither.
As they say, take the money and run.
Ain't nobody running. Bitch, take your blood money. Deal's off. I'll keep my bricks, fucking wop nigga. You know, the cops was in them back alleys. They knew about the drug deals on the side, too, right? So, why don't you be real about this shit? Let's scrap. Or, is you a pussy?
If I didn't already know you and your brat pack have no idea what you've gotten into, you'd all already be dead. We don't kill kids, not even special needs. Now. Start unloading my bricks. Then you can go home to mommy. No more talking.
One question. If you heat up this spot, the army's definitely gonna see us fighting and killing each other. You know?
Try to stick a military base over there so we can murder the sergeants and soldiers. We gotta get there like now before they take us off the map permanently. Know what I'm saying?
Tight security home. Let's ride.